Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I think. Yes. Yeah, so if anyone's catching the stream, or even if and oh my god, if anyone's watching this, in the archive, I'm pretty new to the whole streaming thing, so I'm just making sure everything looks good. I think it looks good. Can you hear me? I'm assuming you can, because my mic is on and everything else. If not, it's okay. I'm not expecting this streaming thing to result in anything anyway. I would expect an audience, but still, I'm pretty obsessed with the slate of deduction games that have come out, particularly the Roottrees Are Dead and the Golden Idol games. This game is apparently like those games, and so I want to check it out. Yeah, I recently played TR49, which was advertised to be similar to those games, like deduction based. Personally, I wasn't quite enthralled or interested in the storytelling and writing in TR49. It was kind of okay. I'm hoping this game's gonna be better. Because yeah, in TR49, I think not just the storytelling and writing, but also the deduction aspect was quite simple, I felt. And the story didn't really go anywhere. It did not feel like it was kind of like it kind of went nowhere. Personally, I felt. So I'm hoping with this game, honestly, even if the storytelling is kind of mid, as long as the gameplay is good, as long as the deduction aspect is like really well done, I will for sure enjoy it. So, reading through the reviews so far, a lot of praise for this game so far. There are not a lot of reviews, but oh shit, I think my mic is peaking. Hold on. Hopefully this is better. I'm not sure if it's better or not, but hopefully this is better, sound-wise. But yeah, I think that this should be. I think this will be an enjoyable time, hopefully. But without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right in and let's go. So before we do, in the settings, I disabled the hints. Hints were enabled by default. I disabled it. I don't know if it's gonna be a hint system similar to the Roottrees with Intuition, where you want, like, you're meant to play the game with them, basically, or if these hints are like actual hints. Let me enable it. I'm sure if it's like a hint, like, you know, like a hint that if for when I'm stuck or whatever, then I'm sure I have to actually prompt it to hint me instead of it automatically doing so. So let me actually enable it. Phone order, I'm gonna keep it disabled unless it's like really tedious. This is something that doesn't actually aid with the deduction aspect, it's just a tedious work. But yeah. Norm mode in game, I'm not sure what this is, but this is off by default. I'm gonna keep it off and we'll see. Also, there's dog audio. I'm sure we'll see a dog. But let's go. I think looks good. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I will have one screen. I will have one monitor. So this I have to keep track quite a bit of things here. Budapest, 1971. So yeah, I know the premise of this game because it's on the store page, that we're hunting down Nazis who escaped their crimes and we're tracking them down, like finding their identity and stuff. What's going on here? Why is there blood? That's a bird. Oh, oh damn. Also, apologize if my commentary is kind of inane. Oh, nice title, nice in jump. Apologize if my commentary is kind of like mid. I'm getting used to it, but yes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably try to start my thoughts and piece things together, because I really enjoy watching people play games like Roottrees and piece things together in like many different ways. Interesting.
No, thank you, Mrs. Muller. Soon, boy. Soon.
So I'm Mrs.
Just
Mullen?
one last case.
Oh, Perman. I don't know where I got Mullen from. One last case. From the reviews, I know there are like I did not spoil myself, by the way. I don't know like the mechanics of games. I know there are like several cases, so this is not a single last case. I'll tell you that much. But goals, navigate, WASD. Oh, okay. Open evidence. Go back to your board. Click on any piece of pin evidence to open it. Pin evidence. Is it just this? Okay. This handwriting, I'm gonna have to, hold on. Assign a name, click on your first name or surname tab on the target. Search a name, e.g. Daniel, and drag it to the character. Assign a photo, open a piece of photo evidence. You click on any person in the photo to assign them to a suspect. Okay, so this is like the Roottrees. I like that. I really love the Golden Idol games as well. I really love it. But personally, if I have to pick a mechanic, I would love for it to be like the Roottrees, like assigning things to people and stuff like that. But well, they're kind of like different. They're like whole between the Roottrees and the Golden Idols. So it's like they're like entirely different game mechanics. So I shouldn't even compare them. But yes. Okay, so. Okay. Wait. Where am I clicking on? Okay, clicking on the tutorial video makes no sense. Okay, so I think what I'm supposed to do here is I'm supposed to look through everything here and then assign this person. Assign the photos and his name forename. I've never seen this word forename. I know it means first name, but still, usually it's first name or surname. Oh wait, no, sorry. Surname is the last name, right? But usually it's first name. Forename, surname, the current location. Okay. There's a bit lag when you move between screens. I don't mind it, but it's a bit. Oh, I got an achievement. Contemplate to finger pick guitar. Oh, I like this. I like this. Listen to a rock radio station. Oh. Okay. Anyone outside? No. Okay, so we are Mr. Perlman. And we're finding Nazis, apparently. You guys get you to fill in all the fields first. Okay. You're told to get a hint about document acquisition you haven't discovered yet. Discover all to unlock a specific character hints. Interesting. Okay, hold on. What is this? Evidence journal. Open your glossary, transcriptions, evidence collection. Okay, let's go through everything. So I'm kind of sad that just an aside, I'm kind of sad that I did not finish Roottrees on stream. I streamed I tried streaming it, um, and then I stopped streaming it and just finished the game on my own time. I'm kind of sad I did that because at first I wasn't really sure about the game, but then the more I played, the more I really enjoy it, and then I kind of just sped run it and use hints and miss out on things I could have tried to figure out myself. I'm kind of sad about that. So with this game, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to actually go to this game without hints and try to just piece things together and not like just fill things in with process of elimination, unless that's what they want you to do. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna try to piece things through, I guess. I'm gonna try and see if I can like go through this game and be able to pick up things that they want you to pick up. Because you know, sometimes I watch people stream these certain sort of like puzzle or deduction games, and I'll be screaming at the screen, or at least internally screaming about why they're not picking up something that's always sitting right there. So let's see how I do. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Are these? Ooh. Hold on. These four look like this, and then okay. These are here. Yes, these are here. Other than no specific case. It's this one. I see. Okay, I see. Is there's a piece of, oh, I'm gonna have to get this skull thing out of the way to be able to click on that. Wait, no, can I? Yes. Italian bishop found murdered. This was what we saw. Body discovered in front of altar. May 1. Bishop Vincenzo Tura was found brutally stabbed to death in the early hours underneath the altar of St. Matthias Church, Budapest. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing these names. By the way, I don't know how to pronounce enough like these location names, but I'm trying my best. Authorities have not determined the cause, although the ferocity of the attack may suggest ideological motives. Scrawl above the altar was the word Ratline. Police have continued to look for leads in the wake of a wave of... Okay, so I'm assuming that Vincenzo Tura was a Nazi. Either that or he was the one hunting the Nazis. I'm not sure what the Ratline is. I know it's a real historical thing, but I'm not sure what it is. Because I only know of it because of googling this game. So, top sleuth can find your missing man. When spouses stray, fathers vanish. Okay, let me increase the size. Okay, I like that. What did this do? Open document. Open standalone document with this image. Also, apologies if my words are not enunciating properly. Yeah, I try to like enunciate, but sometimes I just speak really quickly and kind of like trip over words. Top salute can find a missing man. When spouses stray, fathers vanish, or lovers leave without forwarding addresses, many turn to the courts. But for those seeking answers with a bit more urgency, Saul Perlman, us, remains the city's quiet constant. A veteran of the private investigations trade, Perlman is known for his calm demeanor, sharp eye, and unmatched success rate in locating the absent, whether romantically, financially, or legally inclined to disappear. More recently, his talents have been put to use by the NYPD in Queens, where he has assisted in several fraud investigations. I don't know why I said Queens like that. I do not live in Queens. I have never lived in Queens or have any association to Queens, but I mean, I was just like, hey, I know that place. But according to sources, Perlman's meticulous approach has helped identify multiple suspects, now facing formal charges. I just follow the facts, Perlman said. If that leads to someone dodging rent or running upon these schemes, so be it. Everyone's hiding something. It's just a matter of looking in the right filing cabinet. And now we're apparently hunting Nazis, so it's quite a bit of a step up from, you know, from people that are just disappearing because of, I don't know, like Debbie Daft. um, but okay, so hold on, let me check real quick. Cause oh no, there's 6. Why was there? I thought there was 5. Never mind. Bishop Bird, we did that. Arkansas Perlman. Yeah, we did that. Okay. See, okay, hold on. Let's read the glossary. Because sometimes they will say things are pretty important. Like in Roottrees or Dead, you know, they will say things like you have to use their surname, like their name at birth, and you have to use their most recent occupation and so on. So here, let's see what we have to do. In the Ratline, you'll be asked to solve a series of cases and make up a level. Okay, so there are more different levels like the Golden Idol games. You'll be I'm gonna keep making references to these games because I really enjoy them. So hopefully I will enjoy this one too. Hopefully this will be in the Hall of Fame along with those games for me. You will be presented with a series of suspect headshots on your board. To correctly identify a suspect, you must identify the following. They're like this by dragging in photo. Their current pseudonyms, first and last names. Their current pseudonyms, first and last names. So it's not their actual name, or it's not their birth name on these, but their current name. What they're going by, I'm assuming. Their current location. If a person is deceased, you can mark the location as the last place they were seen live. Last place. There may be multiple photographic instances of a suspect. You can use any likeness regardless of their age in the photo. Note there may be some depictions of people that are pictures within pictures. These are not selectable. Okay. Got you. When you have filled in all suspect details, you can check the results. Results will return the following. More than 2... Oh. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So, it's not like the Roottrees, where if you fill in and there are errors, it just doesn't click. But here, oh, this can be rough. Because like if I've made errors, like you can still obviously you can make errors and then do tell you there are errors and then you can correct it. Oh wait, no. Okay. Oh no, I think this is probably similar to the Golden Idol games, right? If you put in errors, they can tell you how many errors you made, but you don't know where the errors are, I guess. Yeah. But it's like basically what I was thinking of is that this is gonna like it's gonna log it as you have made errors, and so like it's gonna be like, you know, you're not gonna get the achievement and stuff like that. But I think this might just be similar to the Golden Idol games, where you're just like you're kind of expected to make errors, but you're gonna correct them when you realize that your assumptions are wrong when it doesn't click. So it's probably more like that, and not like you know it's gonna log it as we have made errors, and so our process of deduction is tainted forever. But got it. Okay, so that's overview. Controls. Okay, controls. Let me just make sure I don't have like there's nothing like flip the document to see the other page or something like that. Isolate document preview. Yeah. Using documents. Okay. I can open the document. Yes, I can close the document. I can pin evidence. I can resize elements. I can snap. I'm not sure how it's gonna be relevant, but maybe it's just for organization. Finding information. Rolodex, your repository of businesses. You can click on any business to bring up the phone and start a call, or you can attempt to call any business. Not all will be reachable. Any resulting conversation will be recorded in the transcript section of your evidence folder. These conversations may show new pieces of evidence, which will appear either in the same folder or directly on your board depending on their relevance. Okay. Library words. When this becomes available level 3, you can look up documents in NY Public Library using Library tab. This functions inside your search tool. You can open up any document by clicking on the document icon on the right hand side with the thing. Okay, got you. Okay, so now let's go back to Bill Campbell. Why is there a name there? Hints complete all hints to get optional character hints. What does that mean? Hold on, I can't. Oh, here. What happens if I disable hints? Hold to get hint about document or conversation haven't discovered yet. Let's go O to unlock a specific character hints. Okay. Do I just try going without hints then? What is it? Could be all since you get optional character hints. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, no. Put it back. Put it back. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay, so those are the controls. Okay, so Bill Campbell. I'm a bit confused why there's a name there. Oh, maybe that was his birth name or old name. And now I have to find his current name. Right, because I'm identifying them. I believe. So like, if you're trying to identify a person who's going by another identity, obviously you have to figure out what identity they're going by as. Okay, so Italian Bishop murdered. Wait, did I not just read that? It's here, yeah, okay. Oh, I see. There are only 5 pieces of evidence. Oh, postcard. Let me pin that. Got it. Okay, got it. So this is what we just read. This is a bunch of people. I'm assuming one of them is our suspects. Oh, hold on. Wait, so do I have to identify all these people, even though these people are, I'm assuming are not, all of them are not relevant, but like, but just to narrow down who Bill Campbell is among this picture, I have to identify all of them, I'm assuming. Why can't you, yeah. Okay. And she must have 3 or more characters. Wait, search. Oh. Okay, I'll figure out later what exactly that means. Like what the UI there means. Local bus tours hit. Since hitting the road earlier this year, March 4th, 1971, Camden Bus Tours has been steering visitors through the sights and stories of our fair city. I'm blown away by how many folks are hopping on, says proud owner and sole tour leader Peter Giacometti. Business is booming enough to get a mink coat for the wife, the unique watch for his son, and fixes to the old bus. They even receive a special visit from the sponsor, keen to inspect the side of the bus and to take a photo. Clearly the tour is a smash. I love every minute of it, said local pawnbroker and friend from neighboring burg, Collingswood, R. Green. Me and Mrs. Green can't wait to come again. From experience, I already know I have to keep track of all the special names or the proper nouns. For tour bookings, please call Peter Giacometti. 451-564-375. Okay. Wait. Does it not? Oh. Rose Street Gallery, Amsterdam. 354-243-777. Okay, so these are different numbers. 451-61375. I'm listing Charles Wash Psycho. Owner B. Campbell. I'm listing Charles Wash Psycho. Is Psycho the name of the child? Or the brand of the watch? But owner B. Campbell, that's the guy we're looking for. But then, and it's his pseudonym then I'm assuming. It's not his birth name. Because he's still going by B. Campbell. Hoffman, maybe I'm overthinking the whole names thing. Well, I'll see as I play. Hoffman, Diamonds and Pawn, Roger Green, Managing Director. Okay. Keep track of Roger Green as well. Hi Saw, my regards from the Garden State. Looking for your help picking out a wanted fugitive. Oh, this is what we need to do. Okay. Bill Campbell is a fraudster and identity thief. He likes to move towns regularly, reinventing himself. My suspicion is that his new alias will hold up to casual usage, but he probably needs to use his real name for other things. Got you. Financial, legal, look out for any evidence that leads you to him. Please, could you pick out his new alias first and last names? Got you. Plus his current location, my best Dan. Okay, so Saul is Saul Perlman, right? Yeah. Okay, so his legal name, his birth name is Bill Campbell. We know his real name. We have to figure out what he's going by as. Okay. So, why is there? And she must have, yeah. I like the piece of music that's playing right now. Cute duck. I like the music that's playing right now. Okay, so you can draw headshots and so to identify targets. Okay. Got it. Okay, I'm assuming we don't have to identify everybody here. Clicking on them just means that I'm writing. Let me try. What? How do I enter this? Search, but how do I have to drag it into there? Okay, hold on. I need you to let me read this. You can click on any person photo to assign to a suspect. That's what we just did. Assign name, click on first name or surname, tap on target. Search a name and drag it to. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I thought Ryan, it's Bill Campbell. Let me try Peter. Okay, so let's here. Oh. Okay, so what? Oh, okay, so there are designated for names and surname and location, so you cannot mix them up. Like, cannot search for Peter in location and see what you drag it Peter into the location. Got it. Okay. But that's what I did from the child, right? Let me try this lady. Okay, so we're not identifying people in this photo, everyone in this photo, we're just identifying this person. Just that clicking any of these person brings up this UI. Got it. A bit confusing, but I understand what's happening now, I think. Okay, so get new evidence hint. Press and hold the question mark below to get hint for finding evidence or conversations not previously seen. The first is just an example hint. Get character hint. Press and hold the question mark next to any target field to get information hints. The first example hint. Okay. Below to get a hint for finding evidence. Okay. This is an evidence hint. Click the button below. You can use these hints to find new evidence or conversations. Click again. Last answer will give you the precise solution how to find. You can now accept. Okay, that's good to know. Click that. It's blur. Will run so. Oh, is this actual hint? I don't want to like. I mean, I have to click it because it's what the tutorial tells me. Okay with it. Okay, so this is an actual hint. It said example, but it's fine. I'm gonna not count it as using a hint because it did say, you know. Also, this is a tutorial case. I would have been able to do it, I think. But still, it did tell me this is the first one. It's a example hint, so that's a bit annoying, but it's fine. I think they probably intend for you to like know all these already, or at least through the process of doing this stuff, you should at least know he is the man in the center, probably. But open the glossary. Okay, that's that. Yep. Complete first case. To complete first case, you need to correctly identify the name, location, and visual identity of your target. Got it. Okay, so do we know? Okay, let's see how we know he's the man in the center. Can we try again? Hold on. Okay. That's fine. So, okay, let me hydrate myself. Okay, so these guys are here. We know they're not relevant now, but I'm gonna check everything because technically I'm not supposed to know that he's the main center yet. So let's see how we figure that out. Right, let's call some people. Right, do we have a phone yet? Is that a... No, that's a safe. Do we have a phone yet? No. So we can't call anyone yet? Because I'm assuming if you can, they would have... I don't know what it says because the goals thing is covering it. Targets, something. But they would have had a tutorial for phone if you meant to call people. Okay, so Vincenzo Turo was murdered. Is that him? Was he the one? No, he runs a bus stop. He's not Bishop. Maybe this is an overarching mystery kind of thing, but I don't know. Local plus towards the hit. Peter Giacometti. This is him. Now that we know from the hint, but of every minute of it said local pawnbroker and friend from neighboring Collingswood R. Green. Me, Mrs. Green can't wait to come again. For tour bookings, please call Peter. This is them. Me and Mrs. Green are here. What's this a photo of? Why is this here? This has to be... They took it, apparently. It has to be. Oh, here, Roger Green. Hoffman Diamonds and Pawn, Roger Green, Managing Director. So that's them. And she's Mrs. Green. Charles Wash, owner B. Campbell. He has a kid, I'm assuming. Oh my god. Wall Street Gallery, Amsterdam. Okay, have I meant to just... It's the hint, supposed to help me know. Like, is this fundamentally? Let me try. No. So no, you're not. You have to figure out why he is the man in the center. And why can't it be him? Why are we sure that? Because this could have been him, right? This could have been Ryan Campbell, and he just has a business card from R. Hoffman, and R. Hoffman could be any one of these other people. I guess then we know that some people are Hoffman. Yeah, where did I get Hoffman? Oh, Hoffman, Diamonds and Pawn, right? But no, Roger Green. We could have Roger Green and Mrs. Green could have been. I'm losing my line of thought. But I guess yeah, must this be them? If they were not them, then this belongs to, right? This could belong to him, let's say, and this could be Mrs. Green. You know, he's literally wearing green, but still. I mean, I'm overthinking it, but I'm just trying to make sure that I have, like, there's an actual basis for solving these things. It's not just vibes. It's not just like pattern recognition, like, oh, I see this name here, so this name must be that name, even though there's no real logical connection between them. How do we know? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do we know that he's a man center? Like, are we supposed to get that hint? Let me go to overview controls, documents, open, close, pinning evidence. Yep, resizing elements, snapping elements, evidence, finding information. Click on any business to. Oh, hold on. So I don't have an actual phone, I just click on the businesses. Well, I'm clicking on them and nothing's happening. So, am I not supposed to use a Rolodex yet? Library we know is not available yet, but there's so many phone calls, there's so many phone numbers I need. We have to be able to use it. These, right? How do I... What do you mean clicking on a business? Am I not supposed to do this yet? Or do this yet? Sorry, this has been a bit for just the tutorial level. I'm just trying to figure out the basis of what is happening here. Like, how do we know? How do we... Oh. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Is it the same here as here? Okay, it's not. It's not. Got it. Okay. It's a tutorial level. I'm not going to count these hint using. I kind of want to restart now just because, like, if I accidentally did it, I did not intend to do it, you know what I mean? But no, like, I'm sure they meant for you to, like, you know, do that. Because I did say the first hint is a hint. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking it. Drag him there. That is Peter. Giacometti. Oh, that's nice. Okay, current location. Neighboring burg, Collinswood. Camden bus stores. Camden. Is it just Camden? Sounds like Camden. It's also kind of crazy. Oh. It's also kind of crazy that I was just gonna say that he's the man. He's the only one in this world that actually looks evil. Like he actually looks like he's scheming. This guy is in the background, but he's sort of just regularly smiling. This man looks like he's actually scheming. It's crazy. New Jersey. It's New Jersey. I know I'm doing something right now because the fact that they come up with these two locations and you have to narrow it down, I know for sure it's Camden now. Okay. I don't like how wishy-washy this was, because why was I meant to know that? Why was I meant to know he's running a bus stop? How do I know this? Charles watch Psycho. Wait, someone lost a watch. Hold on. None of them have watches on them. Which makes sense if they lost it, but at the same time I was hoping maybe he would have a watch and so he would be looking for it, right? Oh wait, no, he is! Oh my god, okay. Okay, I see the connections now. He has lost a watch. Okay, no, that's clever, I like that. He lost a watch. Oh, the owner is the kid's father, Ryan Campbell. And he's in the center. Not only is he in the center, but he's also wearing this thing. So he's a tour guide. That's why he has a name tag. Yes. Proud owner and sole tour leader, Peter Giacometti. I see. Okay, hold on. This is booming. Enough to get a mink coat for the wife, a unique watch for his son, and fixes to the old bus. This is earlier this year, so he did get a watch then, and now he lost it. This was in March 4th. Currently it is. Okay, I do have a hint for the current time, but it's still 1971, I think. Okay, I like that. So we have to figure out what this is later, possibly. But I see. I'm kind of sad that we cannot call it, but maybe you'll introduce to us after the tutorial. Oops. Like, why are these numbers here? They have to mean something, I'm assuming. Yes, also yes, this is them because, well, he has a camera. Tenuous clue, but it's basically, it's what counts as clue in this kind of case. Not just the photo, the wedding drink, but also the camera. So this photo belongs to them. They found the kid's watch. Oh wait, no, what? No. No. They are pawnbrokers. That's why this is an item listing. Cause these are they stealing stuff? What's going on here? I have no idea. Either way, they're listing this because I guess they want to sell it. But I don't know why they have to, I'm not sure. Maybe they're just listing it because waiting for the owner to come back and buy it back. Because if you're just listing something that you know belongs to someone else, then why are you listing it? Unless you know you want to just make money off of it. But if you want to make money off of it, why do you have to list why do you list the owner there? But it's fine. So I think we got it then. We got it. Hold on, so let me just make sure we eliminate them from the suspect list. No, we eliminate all of them too because we know process of elimination, it narrows down to him. Yeah. I guess it's also because somehow they know the guy's actual name. I'm not sure why. Or maybe there's an explanation, but either way, I'm good with this. Nice. Huh. I wonder what would happen if we got it wrong. Basically, I'm hoping I can get the achievements still, like all the achievements. Let me actually just check real quick. Before I read this letter, I want to check if there are achievements that I might miss out on. 17 achievements. Therefore, hidden achievements. Okay. Either way, I just saw that it goes up to case 9 or something. So it kind of spoiled myself a bit on the length of the game, but I think we're good. I think I'm just gonna ignore that information. It's not like it's that much spoilery anyway. Dear Dan, I tracked down Bill Campbell in Camden, New Jersey. He's been running bus under the name of Peter Bus tours under the name entries get score. Oh, okay, got it. And the name of Peter Giacometti. Seems like the tours haven't been doing all that well, as he's been. Oh, this gives context to stuff. Okay, I like this actually. Seems like the tours have been doing all that well, so he's been pawning items, including Sun's wash to make called green. Looking forward to working again, send my bills separately. Let's Paul. Can we read the letter we said again? No. Okay. But that could contain things in them that I might want to read again, you know. Like maybe later on this becomes important somehow, I forget what happened, like who pawned what wash, but this makes sense. I didn't know that they. Oh, I guess. Oh wait, okay, no. So like basically this like collateral thing, right? Where he pawns off his child's watch, and then later on, if he makes enough money, he can come back and buy it back. So that's why there's an owner tag there. I'm not sure how pawn shops work, but I think that's how it is. Okay. Finish day, click bed, icon finish your day. Okay. That took us an hour to finish the tutorial mission, but I mean, I could finish it much earlier, but I want to make sure I have all the facts. I'm now not going to click the hints button anymore, even though I was kind of tricked into the first time, although maybe they want you to see it the first time, but bed icon, oh here. Whew, okay, hydration break. Wow. What is that name? Hello. Is this Perman? It's 3 in the goddamn morning, that's what it is. I like how our player character has an actual identity, because in these games, like in the Roottrees, you don't actually have an identity, like you're just you. Because you know it's meant to be, you're meant to immerse yourself in these narratives. But here you have an identity. You are Saul Perman. I'm not joking, Mr. Perman. Yeah, nor am I, buddy. What do you want? Mr. Perman, may I ask, what does the Ratline mean to you? The Ratline? Never heard of it. Sounds like a pest thing. It does. How about Bishop Tura? Huh? You have an article about him on your wall. Do you know that Bishop Tura was a former member of the Nazi party? Okay, so I kind of did say that. Or guess that. Hang on, 1 second. Get back to the bit about you spying on me. Who are you? He wrote extensively about how the Catholic Church and National Socialists could become allies. Later, he put his words into action. How so? Bishop Tura was in the business of human cargo on the night of his death. He had on him a list of Nazis he smuggled out of Italy after the war. A list. That's what the Ratline is. A passage to freedom for the perpetrators of human misery. Sure was key helper. Okay, so Ratline is a bad thing. Got it. How did he manage that? He used his influence to remove them from prison, hid them in his monastery, secured documents, and arranged transport. Capable guy. What does it have to do with me? Mr. Perlman, I must be brief. We have a list, but we need an outside source to help us. You are well known as a top salute. Ha, buddy, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but... Do you want to go after them, Mr. Perlman? These Nazis? These killers? Many of them live comfortably, growing old and fat. They believe they are beyond our reach. And this may be our last chance. Oh, okay, that was me saying that. We'll start feeding you names, in which case you receive a dossier. Also, sorry, by the way, if my voice is not distinguished enough for... Hello, media monkeys, hello. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. I was gonna say sorry, apologize if my voice is not... my voice acting is not distinguished enough for every character. I don't think I have a good voice acting skills right now, at least. But I'm trying. So, BD Monkeys, right now we are finding Nazis. They have escaped prison and trial and everything else, and are now going by a new identity. We are hunting them down one by one. We just finished the tutorial level, and it was kind of cool. I took a bit of time. I took quite a bit of time on it because I was figuring out the controls and also figure out how the things were being pieced together. But yes, it was kind of cool. I did click on a hint because the tutorial was telling me to, and then I click on it, and then even though it says it's an example hint, it turns out to be an actual hint. So I kind of sad that I didn't figure that out myself, but I did confirm that no, there is a logical through line to get to there. So it was cool. So, but yeah. So now we're actually going to be solving an actual case now, because that was just a tutorial case. When you're done with one, the next will follow. This continues until they're all found. Okay, so this is our mysterious benefactor. Can you even call them a benefactor? I don't know how we're gonna benefit from this, but we'll see. I guess besides Nazis being thrown to prison, but hey, just a second, wait. You know, we can do a retainer. This won't be cheap. I can work something out. Good night, Mr. Perlman. Await our contact. Our contact. Okay, hold on. This is a whole organization going on. I mean, makes sense. But so we are Saul Perlman, and we are hunting down Nazis. We are a private investigator, but we just got a new task of trying to track down Nazis. And yeah, that's the game. So far, the deduction, I did quite like the deduction in the tutorial. It's not like easy that TR49. It's not difficult yet, but I believe it will be difficult the more we go. I hope this is the same difficult level as like Roottrees and Golden Idol. We have to actually figure stuff out, you know what I mean? We have to actually think through these things. Okay, so I completely missed the title of the chapter, but it's okay. We just got a dossier. Is that how it's pronounced? Dossier? Dossier? I'm gonna call them dossier because it sounds fancy. Flip a document. Some documents can be flipped. I knew it. I knew some documents can be flipped. Some documents can be flipped. Click on the arrow to see what's underneath. This will open a separate window for easy comparison. I knew it. Because I've seen in Kill and Frequency a puzzle game, a horror adjacent puzzle game, where you can like miss something because you can miss huge pieces of evidence because you didn't or do not flip over the evidence. You can miss huge clues by me. So that made me aware of flipping over these things to see if there's anything hidden underneath. But Be the Monkeys, yeah, with the A sound, dossier. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think both are acceptable, but it's from French where it uses the A sound. I see. That makes sense. It's from French. That does make sense. It does make sense. Okay, so call your contact Diego. Open the Rolodex or the text and call Diego Rodrigo. Okay, so we're trying to track down Ralph Schultz and Fritz Schultz. These are their old names. Yes, these are their old names, but we're trying to go track down their pseudonyms. So this is what was different from Roottrees, Be the Monkeys. So they're not tracking down their current location, but also their pseudonyms, what they're going by. Oh, okay, now we have the Rolodex. Got it. Oh, there's a lot of people. Okay. Can I just call randomly? Oh, okay. I have to manually. 198. Dial number and get no response. I just got that achievement. No one's fault. Got it. So I can't just randomly dial stuff. Open the Rolodex and call Diego Rodrigo. Tarot ring. 091242. Delete. 091342 900. Hello, it's Diego. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Perlman, is it? Mr. Perlman, is it? Yes, it is. I believe you've been looking into the Schultz brothers. I have. My brief was to look for a German dentist in Buenos Aires. I don't mean to alarm you, but there are a lot of them. I've really had my feeling. Wait, this tarot ring, right? Is this our benefactor? Is this the guy that we... No. This can't be. Or is this just like one of those... One of us that's collaborating and cooperating to track the Nazis down. Maybe. It's a low joke, you see, like feeling that dentists give. No, I get it. Anyway, I have one promising candidate, a Dr. Schmidt. What can I help you with? Tell me more about Dr. Schmidt. Dr. Schmidt is a practicing dentist of some renown in Buenos Aires. I should know because I become his patient. He is quite chatty in between sessions with Diderot and pliers. Do you know Schmidt's first name? I have not been able to discover it. He has no certificates in his office. Highly suspect if you ask me. I've never encountered a dentist who didn't want to parade his honors. I don't know why you're still going there, but... I mean, you just went there one time. Does he have any family? He speaks fondly of his older cousin in Canada. Cousin in scare quotes. Apparently, his older cousin pioneered a rather celebrated new technique called an oral nectomy. I've not heard of that. That sounds weird. Dr. Schmidt also claims he played a role. Do you know much about it? Me? No. But Nico, a charming fellow patient visiting from Paraguay, spoke highly of the same procedure he had with Dr. Schmidt last January. Nico, a charming fellow patient visiting from Paraguay. So how are we going to track his cousin, a dentist in North America? Dentists in Canada need to conform to national certification, so we likely have to retrain. I would suggest speaking to the National Dental School and take it from there. Interesting. That makes sense, Canada, that makes sense. Thanks, Diego. Does he have any distinguishing marks? Apart from the beard? No, I don't think so. That's all I need to know. I'm pretty sure war on dentists. The gums of Navarone, if you will. I don't know what this is a reference to, but call again anytime. Buen dia, Diego. I do not know. I don't speak. Is that Spanish? Maybe. Well, so hopefully I pronounced that right. Probably not. New evidence revealed. Evidence added to your file. Okay, I like this. I like this. This whole transcript. Got it. Okay, Dr. A. Schmidt, current patient list. I. Rodriguez L. von Halberg. Okay, we're gonna read this later. It's just a bunch of names and procedures. Oh, hold on. Oh, I just saw Rodrigo there. So we're not gonna use a hint. Okay, so we have to find Ralph Schultz and Felix Schultz. Mr. Perlman, this is your first case, the Schultz brothers. Wanted since 1949, it's believed that they fled initially to Seville and then on to South America, Buenos Aires. It is possible they are not anymore identifying as brothers, but some other close family relatives, like cousin, perhaps? We have contacted an associate in Buenos Aires to assist you. His name is Diego Rodrigo. Got it. That's why, because he is an associate. That's why we started off the conversation like he already knows what's going on. Best of luck. Okay, so hold on. Identifying marks. Let's get back to that. Identifying marks. This is the old case. Let me. Can I pin both? You can. Just think you cannot flip the. Yeah, you cannot flip this back to front. But I guess I don't need to, because yeah, I could just. Is there anything else that I need to flip? No. Okay. Oh, here is transcripts. First phone call. Okay, so this was the call that we had. And this is Diego Rodrigo tailoring. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so he was tracking the dentist, and so he's right. So he went to Dr. Schmidt and became his patient because he was looking for dentists in Buenos Aires. Got it. So it's not like he just became his patient and then later on became an associate of us and then recall this incident. No, he specifically went out to look for dentists who might be Nazis. Cousin in Canada. Oronectomy. Nico from Paraguay. Oh, we have to watch out for this too. It could be Nico. That's the Nazi. And not the cousin. The cousin could be something else entirely. We have to think through this. Apart from the beard, no. He has a beard. The thing is this, but this is an old picture, so I don't know how updated it is. Like he might not have a beard anymore. But I'm assuming we can infer that he probably. Oh wait, no. No. Actually, yes. Basically, he has a beard now. Doesn't mean he had a beard then. Is what I mean. No distinction scar. He is not him. He might be him. But let's go to all our evidence and look through all of them first. Also, how can we speak to National Dental School and take it from there? Okay. Actually, let's just finish this line of thought. Dentist Canada. Canada Dentist. Here. Canadian Dentistry Org 305. Canadian dental organization, provider of top-notch instruction from coast to 30 coasts. Hello, who am I speaking with? Natalia. This is Natalia. I'm the senior administrator of the CDO and Dr. Schaefer's personal assistant. Dr. Schaefer's. How can I help? Natalia, I'm looking for a passing acquaintance I met in Buenos Aires, a German dentist working in Canada. Sure, you're a dentist yourself? I am not. Sorry, my name is Saul Perman. Superman? Oh, I did not make that connection. No, Saul Perman. Sorry to disappoint. I'm afraid we've had many Germans pass through our esteemed halls. I cannot necessarily help you. Anything else I can help you with? Tell me about CDL. We're headed up by Dr. Herring. He's out right now. CDO trains and certifies all dentists who want to work in Canada. Work with a variety of student dentists as well as mature expatriates who want to work here. Where do your expatriates come from? Oh, everywhere. England, France, Argentina. Lots of South Americans, so very few of them native. Interesting. Wait, can we? Oh, okay. So this just tells you again. Okay. Wait. Is it different? No. Tell me about the oronectomy. The oronectomy is a groundbreaking procedure in humane cavity replacement invented right here in Canada. It's a little technical, but you take a drill and put it deep into the ground. Typically, it's done in 2 stages. A year apart to allow for regrowth. Who invented this work? Well, I can't give you direct info really though. Other members, but there was an exciting conference in Montreal recently that honored the creators. I'll send you some materials once we're off the call. I also tell Dirk we will ask him about his work. Dirk, okay. Thanks. In fact, there was another doctor there from Buenos Aires. Perhaps you know him, although I'm forgetting the name. Oh. Hold on, so, but Dirk? Who invented this work? So Dirk, we were asking about his work. So you just tell me, you're just telling me it's Dirk, even though you just said you cannot tell me. But there's another, there was another doctor there from Buenos Aires. That's Dr. Schmidt. What were you? I was thinking like, is there a third person, or is Dirk not the guy in the doctor from Buenos Aires, the second guy? No, that's the first guy. Dirk is the second guy. So we're trying to track 2 guys here. What about you, Natalia? What's your story? Truthfully, I want to be a folk singer. Do you listen to folk music? You mean Bob Dylan, Neil Young? Oh no, that's far too commercial. I do a lot of traditional Canadian working songs. We've got a little commune out of town. This pays the bills. Beady Monkey, do you know any traditional Canadian working songs? I see, thanks. I will sing a lot about the danger for candy for kids mostly. If you want to know what it can do to teeth, you should talk to my friend Bet at the 5 Pieces place. The horrors. Yes. Aha, I haven't had those in years. Man, thanks Natalia for the truth and nothing but the truth. Very nice. You have a good day, sir. Okay. Okay, hold on. So we just got this. I'm gonna... Okay, several pieces. Oh, okay, so we found all the evidence and now we can... Got it. So this is to help us find evidence. This is to help us figure out what's happening. Got it. Not really. Okay. Yes. You know, me neither. Being monkeys, me neither. Okay, so 5 pieces. Let me call them real quick. Right. 5 pieces. Can you not call them? I guess it's just not relevant. Oh yeah, let's call Camden bus tours. Hold on. This was the first case, Camden bus tours. We had to figure out that the guy we're looking for is the head of Camden bus tours. This is the answering machine for the Camden bus tours, proudly sponsored by Harper & Co. Harper & Co. for all your urgent transport needs. Please leave a message or call back later. Thanks. Interesting. Where did that go? Let's see. Oh no, no specific case. It's not. Oh, it's not in the first case, which was the last case. It turns out not to be last case. 2 is Marathon Men. Okay, so that's the title. But interesting. So this is gonna come back up. Camden bus tours. Basically, in the first case by BD Monkeys, there was a Archbishop I was gonna say Ventura, but no, Bishop Tura was murdered, and he turned out to be a Nazi. Who facilitated the Ratline, which is a line to help, which is a thing to help the Nazis get a new identity and escape trial. So yeah, so we might circle back to that because we have to track down a Nazi who was working as a head of Camden bus tours then. Now we just call it, now in chapter 2 we just got the Rolodex. I was able to call them, and we got this voicemail here. The fact that it's not listed in case 1, but it's listed in no specific case makes me think it's gonna come back around at some point. So, okay, so we have all the evidence we can need. We cannot call the 5-piece place. I'm assuming it's just irrelevant. Let's go to everything here. We have read these. Have we read the back side of these? Safe passage assured. D. Oh, there's a shape associated with each of them. I don't know if it's relevant or not. Dear Friedrich, I heard you are shipping out tomorrow. My undying love for my 2 blessed boys. Please make sure you and your brother shave your beards before then. You must be the only men in your unit to look so slovenly. Also tell Ralphie to wash his face daily to stop infection. The dental exam results came back. I am so proud. When the war is over, you can follow in Ralphie's footsteps. Love, Ma. Okay, so they're both dentists. They both had beards, so this confirms these 2 are them. And one of them, as we know, Dr. Schmidt, still has his beard. I'm not sure if that matters because we know for sure now it's these 2. No identifying marks. Dr. Schmidt is this guy because Diogo said no identifying marks beside the beard. He has obvious identifying marks. He's Dirk. He looks like Dirk too. You know, I don't know what Dirks look like, but I kind of have a mental image of Dirks being kind of, you know, having a scar on your face. It sounds like a Dirk. Oh, hold on. Tell Ralphie to wash his face daily to stop infection. He has a scar. Okay, that's good to confirm. Good to confirm. It follows with our assumption so far. Okay, so Dr. A. Schmidt, current patient list. Nico Schroeder. Oronectomy trade. That was the patient that praised Dr. Schmidt. Oh, we have to drag. Oh, we might have to drag multiple feet. Hold on. Can we slot in both photos somehow, or can we only use one of it? You can use any likeness regardless of the age in the photo. Okay. I wish we could, like, maybe there'll be some kind of prompt for us to, like, tag the other photos too. Dental Innovator, 1971. That's him. That is him for sure. And this must be Schmidt. Uh, Canadian Dental Organization Conference 1971 newsletter. This year, key speakers covered a wide range of subjects, including emerging technologies in root canal by Emerson, Raise Yourself Orthodontistry in the Age of Bubblegum by Irving, and Challenges in British Dentistry by Forsyth. All were highly entertaining and informative. Prize recipients. This year's grand prize went to Dr. Moeller for his work on the oronectomy procedure. Flying in late from his surgery in Toronto for the follow-up, the esteemed from Toronto, because he's from Canada, the esteemed Dr. Moeller shared a few choice words. I couldn't have done it without my brilliant cousin Alex. Special thanks to sponsors that made this event happen. Hargreaves Filler, Groves Animal Replacement, Jones & Jones, Harper & Co., Wills Brothers. Okay, so we found all the evidence. So let's fill them in. Oh, hold on. Who's who? Ralphie has a scar. Ralphie is Ralph. And Ralph is Dirk. Okay. His last name is Moeller. Location, Toronto. Okay. Yes, because he flew in from Toronto. Yes. The other guy is Dr. Ashahan. Let me see. The other guy is Alex Schmidt. Schmidt. Buenos Aires. I need to put in the photos, but let me check. Because there was something about Nico. Why bring Nico up? Yep, his older cousin pioneered oronectomy. Schmidt claims to play a role in it. Nico, a charming fellow patient visiting from Paraguay, spoke highly since procedure had with Dr. Schmidt last January. Interesting. I like to use the most recent pictures because everything is just most recent, so might as well use the most recent pictures. So let's do that. Ralph is here. We know that it's these two, but let's do Ralph is here and oh no, he has a beard. He has a beard, right? I was gonna say, is this him? But no, this guy, the one with the beard. Even though technically we don't even really know. Do we know? No, it doesn't say. We technically don't really know if it's actually him, but I mean, I don't want to mix and match. Even though we know for sure it's these two. They do kind of look similar as well. So yeah, let's lock it in. Nice. But yeah, so that's how the game works, Beanie Monkeys. What do you think? What do you think of the game so far? Personally, I think it's quite nice. Quite nice. I'm sure the case is gonna get harder. The reviews say so. But even if they don't, that was pretty. Well, I hope they do. But still, that was pretty doable. That's pretty doable, I think. Interesting, nice. Check completed. All answers are correct. Okay, so this is a really cool feature where after you're done like confirming these identities, they tell you the story of what's going on, and if you can enter everything, you can get more scores. So to make a concern, I found two dentists. Ralph and first. Ralph is a highly decorated. That's the only word that fits. Dentist living and working in Toronto and the name Dirk Moeller. He pioneered a procedure called the oronectomy, for which he received significant acclaim. Also, I like these words. All these words like fit basically. I like all these words are used. It's not just like a bunch of like random red herrings. His younger brother goes by Alex Schmidt. Lives in Buenos Aires by Saw. Okay. I quite like this so far. It gives me the same feeling as Roottrees, which is good. The French collection. Oh, now we're going to French. We're going to Francais. Access the library archives. Now can search tool. We can now search the NY Public Records Library. Open the library tab and search tool to search documents. Got it. Okay, there's still evidence to get. Is this 5 supposed to be 5 evidence? I'm assuming so. 3 people now. Wolfgang Fischer, Anneliese Hoffmann, Helmut Schlosser. Mr. Perlman, we're now on the trail of Anneliese Hoffmann and her lackeys, Helmut Schlosser and Wolfgang Fischer. The daughter of a wealthy and well-connected family, she is a target of utmost importance. We have secured you access to the archives, a wealth of searchable documents that may aid your investigation. Our regards. Photo headshots can be dragged for screen mode. You stuck. Okay. Okay, quite a few people here. They all look, well, not all of them, but like a lot of them look like they're scheming. You cannot flip that over. You can flip this over. Property of Pelican and Partners. Siegfried. HS. Oh wait, hold on. I just remembered. Sidetrack real quick. What does it mean? What does this mean? Safe passage assured. D. That's not. Who's D? Vincenzo Tura, that's not it. So it's not talking about the Ratline, I'm assuming. None of their real names has a D in them. Who's D? What are these icons? Oh, this is factor in the overarching mystery, or this is something that I'm just not aware of yet. This has to factor in the overarching mystery. No way there's a picture with the cryptic symbols. The brothers have the same symbol and height. Oh. Oh shit, you are right. You are right. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube? I don't know. I'm gonna try not to, just in case, you know, they care about that. I mean, I know that you're allowed to swear, but, you know, I don't know if, like, as a small YouTuber, like, can you grow if you swear? Or, you know, you have to, like, grow big a little bit first before you're able to swear without the algorithm, you know, harming you. But you are right, Video Monkey. It's a very good observation. They are brothers and they have the same symbol. Why does it matter? Because surely we could figure out from the beers alone. Maybe they want to give us additional confirmation, but still, why? Why these symbols and why they arranged like that and why? Like, cause if it's just to indicate they're brothers, it could have been on the same line. They don't have to be like that. You know what I mean? And you know, the fact they have, like, sure, it could just be random symbols and just meant to signify these are the same. These people are related, but still, why? Also, what is the in-universe justification for this? Because the fact that it says safe passage assured means this picture has a in-universe justification. It's not just to mark that they're relevant. Like, it's not like we have, you know, spirit sight and we can see things that are not there. So I'm sure that has to mean something. I think we'll figure that out later, and the picture might come back. We might have to identify the other people in those pictures. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so Pelican and Partner, Siegfried. Do we see that before? Do we see that before? No, Friedrich, I think. I'm mixing it up with Friedrich. HSDF. Ooh, SHAHWF. So safe passage for them. Safe passage for all of them, maybe? I don't know. Safe passage assured. New identity ID. Oh, okay. No. Okay. I see. So this is the overarching mystery. Whoever this D is the mastermind. Vincenzo Tura was murdered. But he was, I think, wasn't he? What did he say? Bishop Tura was a former member of the Nazi Party. On the night of his death, he had on him a list of Nazis he smuggled out of Italy. So he smuggled out Italy on the night of his... No, he had on him a list. He has smuggled out many people throughout the years, I'm assuming. What are these safe passage things? I think you may have missed my message about that. The brothers, I'm only seeing the brothers have the same symbol in height, and you asterisk brothers and then so safe passage for them. I don't see any message beyond it. But yes, HSDF, this could be HS Helmut Schlosser, DF someone else. Or this could be their aliases as well. RG, yeah, no. Are we supposed to know, like, are they mapping to? Because this doesn't seem like it's mapping to any particular people here. Oh wait, no, it does. Oh, no. Kind of. Oh. It's way easier to see the background, like the front of this photo when you're not full screen, but now you cannot, like you basically cannot see the front of the photo. Like it's very blurry. I'm not sure if you're even meant to see, but no, it does map. It maps to cargo, DFRG. Oh! Oh, I see. They are in the cargo. RGHSDF. This might be their aliases. If the HS maps to how much short service might just be, you know, they're trying to tricky with it. Oh, so these people are not them at all. Got it. Okay, that's clever. Okay, so where do we start? Hold on. Okay, so we have to search the archives. Why did this have... Is it just because we haven't looked at it? 5 pieces. This is gonna haunt me. But, okay, so I guess we have to search Wolfgang Fischer. I'm sure it doesn't come up with anything. Yeah. Let's try Pellicott and Partners. There was a bit lag there. Oh god. Siegfried. Yep, Siegfried shipping route. Does the number go down? Yes, it does. So we have to find 4 pieces of evidence. Shipping routes of Siegfried. From Dublin to New Jersey. Or from New Jersey to Dublin? No. Wait, where are they again? Oh, they're in the UK, right? Send the message to your Discord tracking, but I think you can't see it again. That's weird. Let me see. Those ships kind of look like a D on its side. Say passage assured D. Sending here in case blocked for some reason. Yeah, I don't know how it will be getting blocked, but yeah, that's weird. But I see what you mean. The ships here. Look at the on side. It does. It does. I feel like there has to be some kind of explanation still, even then. Cause it is a D, to be fair, but still, why triangles? Why? I don't believe it's just random. I don't believe the placement is random either. There has to be some reason why, I think. But yeah, but good call, good call. Okay, so how do we go about this? Where do we see the shipping? Pin that, please. Okay. And where did they say these people are? Do we not know? Oh, no chance could be there. Okay, so we don't know if absolutely just something to notice. Yeah, that's fair. Also, the triangle, not triangle, pentagon. Pentagon? Is that pentagon? Yeah, it is. And circle. Don't know what it means, but X, X, X. Go here, then go here, then go here, then go here. It's like, oh, intermediate symbols redacted as chosen from pattern. So these are intermediaries, so they stop here, stop here, stop here. I'm not sure where it starts and where it stops, so not sure it matters. Oh, I just also noticed triangle, triangle, inverted triangle, triangle, and square. Don't know if it matters, but we'll see. Don't know if these letters matters either, because why would they have their aliases be printed on the cargo? You know what I mean? Like if it's meant to just be people, like if it's meant to be hidden, but also note, I was gonna say this way up. Is this just meant to signify this is up, and so this means this is the whole package is down? No, I think the symbols are separate, and this just is text to signify that you read it, you know which way it's, you know, it's meant to be pointing up. You don't need the arrow at all. Okay. So now let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Paracut shipping, paracut importers. Can we call them? Yes. 416, 407. Hello, George Martinique of Pelican and Partners. Hello, my name is Saul Perman. I received a document regarding the Hoffman family with your law firm's stamp on it. Ah yes, wait 1 moment. Door shutting. How can I help? Why do you have this photo? Mr. Perman, do you know what a private archive is? No, not even a period. There is a very rich family, for example, the Hoffmans. They might wish to have a place to store the enormous amounts of documentation stemming from their personal affairs, somewhere confidential, so it can't be found easily. Exactly. Proof of business malfeasance? Sometimes, but also more personal affairs, fallouts, illegitimate children, drug problems, identities. I'm struggling to follow. My apologies. Pelican and Partners represented the Hoffman's business until we were ousted in a recent corporate restructure. We also serve as a personal archive. Do you know where the bodies are buried? Exactly. That photo is from the secure archive. It was deposited there many years ago. The reason you have it is certain partners, myself included, feel that more light should be shed on the Hoffman family's broader activities. What are those broader activities? For example, the Hoffmans run cafes, restaurants, and stores. I've met a number of their regional directors. Their surnames like Rodrigo, Savelli, Giroux. What do you think their accents are? German? You are smart. They have strong German or Austrian accents and are roughly 50 to 60 years old. Do you think the Hoffmans are hiding people inside their companies? I do. Including family members? That I can say. What was the restructure about? I think there was a big scandal. I heard little and it was all covered up quickly. After that, a lot of people will move around and we were cut off. What can you tell me about the Hoffmans? They're a Swiss Austrian family. Father Franz and Mother Elizabeth, one daughter Anneliese. What do you say they run? They specialize in food and drinks. They have restaurants and stores all over Europe. Touristy, popular with Americans. I am American. I apologize for that. Is that all their business interests? I believe they've recently started a US chain of pawnbrokers and discount stores. Grubby stuff. Pawnbrokers. In the first case, by the way, we had pawn shop owners. Maybe it's not relevant. But I'm just keeping that in mind. They weren't the Nazis. They were just like incidental to the case, kind of. They help us clue in to who was the target, but they weren't very relevant. How about Anneliese specifically? She was the joy of the Hoffmans, a ski champion, concert pianist, ballerina. Not a particularly nice person though. How? How to say, she treated people like property. What's the state of her marriage? Tempestuous, to say the least. What could you tell me about Schlosser and Fischer? Helmut Schlosser was high up in the Austrian command chain. Very tall and handsome man, he was also vain and cruel, capable of days-long rages. So not for typical Nazis then. Very good. There are stories in the archives of him beating up his servants, kicking his dogs, all qualities that endeared him to high military command. And Fischer. Fischer is a murkier figure. He was a close friend of Schlosser, but less so with the Hoffmans. He wasn't at Anneliese's and Helmut's wedding, for example. I think he was deeply in love with Anneliese. I have gleaned some letters that this was to some extent mutual. They were lovers? That I cannot say. What does the photo contain? Part of the photo contains coded symbols. Can't help with that, but you should have a look in some archives for anything you have seen in the picture, plus check if you've seen these symbols before. Interesting. Thanks, George. Oh, so let me read this real quick. Okay, so Anneliese and Helmut Schlossers had a wedding, but Fischer and Anneliese might have had an affair. Okay, that's all, thanks. That's all, thanks. Pleasure to speak to you, Mr. Perlman. I'm going to send you a few things to look at. I hope they help. That's great, take care. Delegate and partner a transcript. That's one thing. Okay, it does not count toward the evidence count. Got it, the transcripts do not. Think. Dear Anna, my mother, what are these symbols? Oh, are these meant to be things that we can use to later decode stuff? Need equals male. No. Mother and your have the same teacup symbol. But no. Oh wait, no. My and I have. But then in. Oh, okay. We'll figure this out. Dear Anna, my mother says she already knows that I need to understand about things your parents discuss in polite circles and other intellectual things like study or love. Eva. Too weird. Why is it structured like this? Dear Anna, my mother says she already knows I need to understand about things. You don't only say understand about things, you say understand things. Your parents discuss in polite circles and other intellectual things I study or love. Eva. This is not even a complete thought. What else? She already knows I need to understand about things their parents discuss or other traditions. Yeah, this is barely a complete thought. Why is this even better? Okay, well. Ooh. I'm assuming these are torn apart. Because you know, it looks weird. But I think that might be either Anneliese or the. Can we not drag it? I don't think we can drag it. Hold on. Okay, so these people are not trackable because they're in the photo, within a photo, I guess. Yeah. Um, there may be some depictions of people that are pictures within pictures. These are not selectable. Okay. So this is just a picture, but this is a framed picture inside picture. So 3 more pieces of evidence. Okay, let's see how these things all play together, because I'm not seeing it yet. Oh, hold on, this is new. Oh, we got several things, even though the evidence count only go up by down by 1. Okay, so we have to actually make 3 guesses, basically. It'll give us varying number of counts, but got it. Okay, so Hoffman Enterprises. Kind of hard to see. Cafe, yep, he did mention that. I think we have to come back to this, because I'm not really having context for what these mean yet. Dearest Annalise, I'm sorry to hear about Helmut. We can handle rations, so we need to leave Europe as soon as possible. We have a new opportunity that could probably use some cover. The first name, however, will have to stay. Damn, why? Please take care. Your cousin, young Master Kunz, inquired after you. He's terribly fond. What a shame this all is. Your cousin, the young Master Kunz. Is there some kind of cousin love going on in here? We'll have to see. But I don't know if this is Annalise or this is Annalise. I have to see that too. We also know she has a sister, Eva, supposedly. Okay, so we do know this. We do know. Hello? This is... yeah, this is how... Does it not... Annalise. Hold on. Do I spell that right? Your first name has to say Annalise. The first name, however, will have to stay. Please take care. Yeah. Is it just Anna? No. Maybe I have to... Cunts. Hold on, this looks wrong. Cunts. This cunts. Interesting. I cannot find Annalise. Maybe I have to find other evidence to point to Annalise, even though we have this letter, but... Okay. So let's go back here. Let's figure out... where we figure it out. Siegfried. No, we just got that Siegfried. Oh, did we get it? We searched for it in the library, but we did not. Hold on. Is the Siegfried shipping? Is the Siegfried shipping thing? Is it owned by Pelicut and whatever it is? Portrait of Annalise and Fran. Oh, that's not what I expected. Fran, not like parent or not like family. Pelican partners, right? Your law firm. So this is a law firm. Document regarding with your law firm stamp on it. Okay, document with a law firm stamp on it. This one. This is a photo. I think. Yeah, the serve as a personal archive. Look in some archive for anything you have seen in the picture, which is this picture. This is also stamped as well, but I'm assuming, I think we got it afterward. I'm not sure. Either way. No stamp here. No stamp here either. Wait, is there Hellcat and partners like, because they were working with them. No, I guess because it's they're working with them, but it's not under Hoffman, right? They were ousted in a recent corporate restructure. Yep. That follows on the secure archive. Okay. And this is someone in there. How do we get this picture? I kind of lost track of that. Okay. Well, let's find everything and then we'll see. I'm sorry about Helmi. I'm sorry to hear about Helmi. Is it just because he died? I'm assuming not, because we're tracking him down. So it might just be a fair thing. And then they got divorced, maybe. Okay, how do we find... Actually, yeah, let's go back. Siegfried. We did find it, and that's how we found that. Oh. It stopped maybe because they stopped to pick up people, because these people maybe were not at the same location. That's why. AHSHWF. No. Barely cut. Okay. New entry sign D. Safe passage assured. Ooh, okay, it's getting hard already actually. Eva. Hold on. If Anna can't be put in, can Eva be put in? No. Interesting. I guess I have to find a document that actually has her name. I mean, it's here, but I guess it doesn't count. Mother says she already knows that I need to understand. Let me... I need in circles I. Oh, I see. Eva sign with a T cup, T thing. We have to pay attention to only the T words, T pot words. Mother knows about, that's why about is here, even though it's awkward. And saying about things is awkward, but it's here because it's, you're trying to obfuscate it. That makes sense. Mother already knows. Wait, that's not already. Mother knows about your other love. Okay, that's clever. So her sister is warning her that. Mother knows that she is in love with Wolfgang. But Ma and Pa is saying, I'm sorry to hear about Helmi. I don't know why. But where's the sequence of events here that's happening? Okay, but that's clever though, I like that. Hoffman Enterprise, right? We have been in search for the actual family. Hoffman Enterprises. Pin that. Did we unpin it? I think we pinned it, yeah. Hoffman Enterprises, personal restructuring. Whoa. Okay, we have to figure that out. Hoffman employee found dead. Dublin Times article. Man found murdered in Dublin Park. April 14th, 1970, a year ago. Police in Ballymun yesterday recovered the body of David Fairview in Grange Park. Detectives say Fairview sustained multiple stab wounds and bore defensive injuries consistent with violent struggles. Forensics officers also believe the body may have been moved after the attack. Investigators are now appealing for information on a tall, blonde woman in her early 50s who was in the area with a male companion around the time of the incident. Anyone with information is asked to contact Ballymun Garda Station. Oh. Okay, I think her parents believe that Helmut was murdered, just died. Was murdered randomly, but no, he might be murdered by Annalise and Wolfgang themselves. Did they say that Wolfgang was the violent one? Helmut Schlosser is vain and cruel and kicking dogs. Fischer, Wolfgang Fischer was the lover. Part of the photo contains coded symbols. What photo are they talking about though? It's a problem. It has to be this photo because it has a stamp on it, yes. Coded symbols. But, hold on. DFHSRG. Oh, we got 2 pieces of evidence. Okay. Where is it? Do we unpin it? Oh my god. Pin it, please. I wish it pins by default. These things. Okay, so the person that died, the man that died was Fairview. David Fairview, DF. David Fairview is here. S-ish. Does it correspond? No. Still. Oh wait, no! Oh my god, I see it! Okay, fine, I know it's now. This is HS, because this is the wrong way down. This has the same symbol, but it's inverted. It's meant to be read the other way. I don't know why this is just a square, but still. This is meant to, I think this is meant to be the same container, this same type of container. This is inverted. This is HS. This is Helmut Schlosser. This is Annalise Hoffman. And this is Wolfgang Fischer. And they become, when you flip it over, DF, David Fairview, HS. Oh, she does not go by Annalise. Got it. RG. Okay. So David of Fairview. Yes. Cool. Fairview. So maybe this should pick them up, but I just also realized that they will all be in New Jersey by now, right? Because didn't they escape? I thought they escaped. So that these locations don't matter then, I'm assuming. I'm not sure how the timeline actually works out here. I thought we were tracking them down like years after they've escaped, but no, we're tracking them down like very quickly after they just escaped. But they recently, it's like they recently got found out and then they just escaping. And we're tracking them down. So this was a year ago that this happened. But no, they already had a new identity. So yeah, they did escape. It's been quite a few years. It should have been. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of the timeline. I'm assuming that they have escaped. Like, I'm assuming. Yeah, because the guy facilitated the Ratline like years ago. He was murdered. The guy Tura, Bishop Tura, was murdered recently. Yes. Yes. But it has to happen like years ago. Okay. Hoffman Enterprises. Personnel restructuring. Bread to diamond. Lamp. Gas lamp to diamond. Is that a gas lamp? I don't know. Dog to. What is that? Looks like banana with HOO, but like a two bananas. Oh no, it's cherry. Oh my god, it's it's just cherry. Okay, what is this even supposed to mean? Hold on, page 2 of 2. What's page 1 of 2? This is page 1 of 2. This is 1970. Why does this matter? Is that David on here? David Ferry, Copper Kettle. Oh, because we need to figure out their location, right? Copper Kettle was London. But the Copper Kettle, is it? No. I think the Copper Kettle is... What is it? Is this thing? Doesn't look like it. Is this thing? Is it even on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 16. This is 16. Yeah. Mountaintop, House of Copper Kettle, House of Olives, Perfect Peppers. I want to see if they're arranged in certain order. Mountaintop. No, Mountaintop is all the way here. Okay, well, either way, I don't think David Ferry is still in. I think David Ferry is still in London, maybe. But like, hold on. Police in Ballymun, Grange Park. Where is Ballymun? Oh, Dublin. Oh my god, Dublin Park. So are we meant to type in Dublin then? Because he was there when he was literally murdered, so... Why? I thought they already were shipped out already, so why would he go back? Yeah, I'm not sure how the timing works here. I'm assuming it's not like just vibes. Like they actually have a timeline going on. Maybe they just circle back for some reason, but not sure. Either way, though. A full recovery from the victim, David Ferry. Oh, hold on. I didn't even notice. I did not even notice. I did not pay attention to the photo at all. You cannot track things from there, but this, the husband, okay, so helmet and leaves, and this angry looking guy must be Wolfgang. Yeah, he looks the same. I wish you can zoom in more, but they look the same here. Yes. So that's Wolfgang. This is Annalise. This is Helmet. Okay. Alright, so tell me you can handle arrangements. Would you leave Europe as soon as possible? This is interesting. Helmi died, and then they were smuggled out. So why would this be HS? Because David Ferry died. Oh, hold on. Multiple stab wounds, more defensive injuries. Body may be moved after the attack. Do they literally have his dead body in this thing container? What? Who is the young master Kunz? You should leave Europe as soon as possible. Is that his dead body in there? That'd be crazy. That'd be wild. We have one piece of evidence left. Hold on. So, we would have to get Dublin Thames. Doubt it. Yep. That's that. Eva. Okay, there is something afoot here. Wait, can we call Hoffman? Hoffman Auctions. No? Just making sure I did not type the wrong thing down. Also, it flashed green. Interesting. Oh, okay, it flashed green regardless, even if it's just a random number. Okay, that's the same sound, so like this is just not doable yet. Maybe. Okay, I was thinking, right, I have seen Rodrigo somewhere. Diego Rodrigo Tailoring. This says surnames like Rodrigo Sabarichero. Regional directors. Cafe, restaurant, stores. Tailoring even? But maybe it's not, maybe it's just not the same Rodrigo. Could be I'm looking too much into it. I'll keep it in mind though, just in case. How much lost on Wolfgang Fischer? We still have to look for one more piece of evidence. I'm trying to figure that out. Do you have any ideas if you're still watching Media Monkeys? Oh, Balmain Garda Station. Hold on, let me contact that. Can we be contacted? Yes. Okay. Sergeant Kenny, how can I help? Hello, I'm inquiring about a murder that happened last year in Grange Park. Oh, right, you'll be wanting to turn yourself in, won't you? What? I'm inquiring about the victim, David Fairview? Look, fella, I don't know the case. What do I know is what I do know is I've sure had enough use lot calling up about it. As people. Use Yanks, you called last week asking this and that about developments in the case. Well, this is an open investigation, so we ain't got naught to say you, yeah? Be monkey, I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. Where were the calls coming from? Oh, some ditty girl in New Jersey. You done now? Annalise is in New Jersey, so let's make it to New Jersey. Is his dead body literally in that trunk? I need to know. No, the police discovered his dead body. No, it cannot be. But why Dublin? Did they come back to Dublin? Well, no, but then, no. The parents were sorry about Helmy. But maybe there could be confusion with the name Helmy and Helmet. Maybe Helmy is not the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, I'm assuming he's still alive too. But why would the parents say, oh, we're sorry about Helmy, but then you have an opportunity to escape? But, and also he died. He literally died in Dublin. And the shipping thing, like, I don't know if they're meant to be shipped to different places or not. Might be. But I was assuming they would go to the same place. I guess maybe not would make sense. But at least the husband and the wife would be in the same place. Unless Annalise specifically arranged for it not to be because she wanted to be with Wolfgang. But if that's the case, then well, why would he be okay with that? Why would Helmut be okay with that? Unless he's dead. But if he's dead, why is he in the truck? I'll figure that. I would like to go piss off. That is the last piece of evidence, I think. Okay, we know for sure about one thing. She is in New Jersey. Why the hell is this not showing up? NJ. NJ must have 3 more characters. It does. Okay, New Jersey is not inputable. It should be though. Dublin, London, Seville. Dublin, London, Seville. I also saw Long Beach there. Seville is not on there. Interesting. Trees. I wonder if it only shows up if like if there's no red herring. I wonder if there's no red herring and it only shows up if you actually like, I don't know. London is there. Let me try California. Calgary. Okay, maybe the location, maybe the stuff only have like, maybe things are not actually inputable here or like don't show up or something. That'd be kind of weird because you kind of expect this game to have red herrings over the place, but maybe they just keep it like that to make, because it's easier to code it that way. Not sure, but either way. Okay, so we have all the evidence now. We have to be able to figure this out. The thing that we do know is David Fairview. 1 year ago, he was in charge of Copper Kettle in London. London is not Dublin, right? No, Top Tomatoes is Dublin. Tornado Ferry. Oh shit! Oh my god! I just realized. Not only did I just instantly realize the F. Daniel Ferrer and Dietrich Falls. Okay. I see what's going on here. David Fairview is not the guy. He's not the guy. it's not, I cannot zoom in, but like, a photo recovered from the victim, David Fairview. Oh my god! Okay. I understand now. Photo recovered from the victim. He might be the photographer. Because if it is a photo of him, then shouldn't he be here? Why would he be some side character? This two are main characters. This one is like still kind of main-ish, but he's standing to the side, looking scowly. Like, why would he keep a photo of himself like that? And these are just background characters. But no, this, yeah, this might be okay. But I mean, it doesn't say he works in photography, but I mean, I guess he didn't have to work in photography to be able to take a photo. Is there any photography people here? No, I don't think so. Copper Kettle sounds like cafe. But no, that might not be David Fairview at all. Cause this is Copper Kettle, right? Because nothing else really screams Copper Kettle here. Yeah, so it has to be this, I think. But hold on. Interesting development. Helmy died. Did Helmy die though? They already got their identities here. They're being shipped, but... Okay, I guess so I'll have to work out the timeline later. Let's just fill out the people now. HS, DF, RG. HS and RG. HS and RG. HS, Helen Smith. That's the only... Oh no, Horton Simon. Okay, they made sure. RG. RG is Roger Green. I have to check that again. It's in Dublin. Oh, Dublin. Tornado Ferry is also in Dublin. Hold on. Leonardo Gerasi is in Cork. Raymond Giroux in Paris. Okay. But there's also a corporate restructure thing though. Red becomes... like the director from here becomes the director from here, basically. Something we have to like, this is the update. And we have to like figure out where the update is. But... tall blonde woman in her early 50s. Senior with male companion. If they're specifically saying that she is tall, but she's not, is she particularly tall? She's not particularly tall, like, she's basically the average height of these other women here. If they're saying she's specifically tall, does that mean her companion is shorter than her? Because why would they call that out as her being tall? Also, why did this matter? What is this? The first name, however, will have to stay. What does that mean? Because she clearly does not keep the first name. She becomes HS. Or does first name mean surname? No. Like, you cannot be hiding on identity and still keep your surname. Okay, it's hot. So Dublin, there are two people in Dublin. Top tomatoes. Dublin Donato Ferry, and Dublin Crusty Loaf. Roger Green. But David Ferry was murdered in Dublin. Oh, I think I know why. David Ferry was in Copper Kettle, and he moved to one of these offices, Crusty Loaf or Top Tomatoes. Let me see. Crusty Loaf is here, I think. Top Tomatoes. Any? No, here. Top Tomatoes. This is a dog. Is that a dog? Oh, is that a kettle? Is that meant to be kettle? That looks like a dog. What the hell is that? What is that supposed to be? Is there anything related to dogs here? Pig. Not dog. Halibut. I'm just looking for animals. Is that the kettle? Okay, let's take another kettle one. Okay, I'm gonna... That's pig. Yeah, it does look like pig. I'm assuming kettle is a third from the right here. Let me just triangulate. The tea with roses. Tea with roses is Cafe Rose. Yep. 405. Cafe 405. That thing, whatever it is. Skip that. Cherry. Yeah. Cherry is we pick like larder. Wait, what is a larder? Copper kettle we see. It would be kind of a sideways C, but you're right. It could be, yeah. It just looks weird. Hold on, where's the cherry? Oh, olives. It might just be olives here. Does anything else look like olives? No. Olives there. H-O-O. House of Olives, yep. La. Table. Table. La tiny table. Mountaintop. Loaf. Crusty loaf. The halibut. Oh, perfect peppers. Halibut is a fish, right? Normally, see, that's why kettle can look like spot on the left hand or the right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's possible. Since we're already triangulating, I might as well finish just to make sure I'm not missing anything major. Perfect peppers. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Red halibut? Is that a fish? That, oh yeah, it could be a fish. House. House with a thing. Pretzel shack. Yep. Cheese. Le big. Cheese. Yep. Pig. Is hungry pig. That looks like a butterfly, but diamonds and prawns? No. Is that supposed to be pasta? Does it look like pasta? Hold on. Pasta perfecto. Maybe. Because nothing else is pasta, right? This is the lamplight larder. This is the diamond's pawn, and this chopped tomato. Yep. you're right. This is the that is the copper kettle. Normal C, you mean? Oh, okay, because it's like empty air, empty space. That's why I was confused about. But yeah, it's if you yeah, it does have a C in there, just half black, half white. Is that what you mean, Beat Monkeys? The thing is, they did not go anywhere. There's no restructuring there. So David Fairview was in London and should have still been in London. Why is he in Dublin? Oh wait, no. I think Dublin is near London, right? Like Dublin is in Ireland, I think. I might be completely wrong. I might be completely wrong here. Yeah, okay, yes. I mean, it's not that near, like, to move a body though. Like, you still have to, like, drive. I mean, I'm assuming you drive at least quite a while. I don't know why you have to move a body to a whole different place, but a whole different country. Move after the attack. I'm just curious why this is factored in. But oh, okay, so this is actually tough. Like, I do like the difficulty level though. This only case 3 as well. Damn. David Fairview is in London. He was murdered in Dublin. So maybe let me go back. Current location. Oh my god. Deceased, you can mark the location as the last place they were seen alive. Well, they were seen dead here. Grange Park. They were seen dead here though. But do I just say London? I'm gonna keep it as Dublin. Annalise Hoffman is HS. Helen Smith or Horton Simon. The thing is, all the other RG I think are men, or at least male names. Ruben Gomez, Raymond Giro, Ronaldo Gerasi, Roger Green, Rupert Grunwald, so it has to be Helen Smith. I don't think Hortense is a woman's name. It could be, but I'm not sure. Also, we have to, I just also realized, do we consider the fact that the restructuring is because they had to move? Because if it is, then Helen Smith was Lamplight Larder, and Horton Simon was the Bitchies. Bitchies moved to here. Larder moved to Pawnbrook. So, Diamonds of Pawn TBD, but the Bitchies moved to the House of Olives. Right. Yes. Horton Simon moves to Madrid. Oh. I'm just not sure what is going on. I think our pictures are correct here. Oh. Oh, hold on. Let's go back to the descriptions. I also just realized, could they have been reversed? Like maybe she's dancing with her lover and that's why her husband's pissed, but oh, they recently started a US chain of pawnbrokers and discount stores. She moved to New Jersey. She moved to pawnbrokers. She was Charlie Hoffman's ski champion, concert pianist, ballerina. Helmet is tall and handsome. Okay, so it has to be him. Yeah. She moved. Yes. She moved to the diamond place. So she was loaves and bread. Loaves of bread. Dublin loaf. Oh, hold on. Crusty loaf. Dublin. Roger Green. Are we piecing things together? Oh my god. I think we might be. This is a bit more circumstantial than I would like to try to figure out the full connections. But the case has gone a bit, so maybe I should just log in and confirm if it's correct. He's currently in... Why can't I input New Jersey though? Dizzy girl in New Jersey. Why can't I input New Jersey? Can't drag it out either. Why use some cover? Cousin Young Master Cunts? What does that mean? Might be a mystery for later. You need to leave Europe, so they were in Europe. Okay. I think I got what's going on. So they were in Dublin, I think. They were in Europe. And they had to leave for New Jersey. I'm just confused why I can't input New Jersey. What the hell is this? Oh wait, hold on. She has the thing on her arm. Interesting. But hold on. Is any of these places in America? No. Not US, I mean. No. Lamplight and lobes. Oh, lamplight larder. Oh my god. Yes. I was just looking at the lobes and I was like, Roger Green, that doesn't fit. But no. Helen Smith. What the hell was the deal with the Anna name then? I don't know. Helen Smith. She was working in Lamplight Larder, and she moved to the Diamond and Pawn. The first name, however, have to stay. Please take care. Does she mean that? Okay, what I'm thinking is that okay, they may have had a different identity already. Her real name is Annalise. She may have already gone by some different name, and then she changed her name again when she has to escape Europe. Maybe. That would be kind of too complicated though, and I don't think we have enough clues for that, but I'm not sure. Either way, HS is in here, and is Annalise Hoffman, HS. RG and DF, yep. Not sure what the symbols mean yet, but we'll find out. Oh my god. I realize what the symbol means now. Intermediary symbols redacted. I was thinking about that. Why does it matter? But no, it's because we don't know what these symbols are. Extrapolate from pattern. The pattern is... Oh my god, I see. flip it. These people were going to the same place. Oh wait, no, they did not go to the same place though. One went to Buenos Aires and one went to Canada. Or maybe they were just smuggling to the same place, but then they moved afterward. Now I'm not sure. Hold on now. Did he have a beard then? You and your brother shave your beards all the time. Yep. Yes, they both have beards. Or is this supposed to be... Hold on. I think see the pattern. Yes. Yes. Dublin, London, Seville. One of these is triangle. Want me to say? Not yet. I'm trying to figure it out myself, but I like that you figure it out. Hold on. Also, what is Nico? I guess they just to show us that there has been oral anatomy. But yeah. Flying in late from storage in Toronto. We might also have to call these people as well later to get these other evidence stuff. It could be an overarching mystery kind of thing. Yeah, one went to Toronto and one went to Buenos Aires, didn't they? Oh wait, no. Oh my god. I see. Got it. It is wanted since 1949. It's believed that they fled initially to Seville and then onto South America. They went to Seville first. Seville is half circle. What were they? What symbols were they? Half circle. Yep. Seville's half circle is not Seville. They did not go to Seville. They went to... Also, I'm not sure if this cargo is like their destination or their departure place. Are they just all going to New Jersey or... Yeah, but I'll say that later. Let's figure out the symbols. Half circle. London, then Dublin. 2 people went to London. 1 went to Dublin. Laminate larder, crusty love, London and Dublin. Wait, actually we know exactly who went to Dublin, or who went to where. Annalise HS AH went. Actually we don't know. Right, we have to figure out who 2 people went to some place and 1 person went to another place. Yeah, so these guys, husband and wife, went to the same place. London or Dublin? Is there a London repeat? Yes. Yes. Oh my god. London and London here. I see. Copper kettle. They both went to London. And then she escaped again. I think that's what's messing me up. She escaped again afterward, I think. So London and London, it's Copper Kettle and Lamplight Larder. David Fairview and Helen Smith. Do I put London then? Even though they're New Jersey? I'm not sure like, what this means, but I'm guessing I'm gonna do that for now. And now let's cross-check. So, Copper Kettle doesn't change. So they stay in London. Lamplight Larder. Helen Smith goes to New Jersey. Roger Green, Dublin, goes to New Jersey. These 2 go to New Jersey. I think, yes, I think Helmet is dead. Helmet was killed. These two basically killed Helmet. There's an opportunity to leave Europe again, and they have to leave Europe now. So they're already going by different names. I think this has to be it. The first thing, however, have to stay. I'm still confused about that, but I think we could lock it in. I think. Eva, I don't know if that matters. Is this her sister? She's way too young. Oh. Does anyone have weird arms? No. Marks on their arms? No. What is that? Why does that matter? Okay. Yeah, it has to be. This is a picture of him. I don't think this is a picture of the the ferry is a photographer. I don't think so. I think this is it. London and Dublin. Wolfgang went to Dublin, but Wolfgang is like this. So they went to Dublin. She was like, "Hey, let's go to Dublin for a bit," and then her husband went to Dublin, and then they conspired to kill her. Okay. Right. Why did I think that the pawn thing was in New Jersey? I'm not sure, but is it just because it's TBD? It might be. Either way, I think I have to lock it in. Let's try it. These locations could be a whole wrong because, yep, there are more than 2 errors. Okay, well, okay. I think these locations are messed up then. If he was murdered, maybe I should put in Dublin. Why can't I say New Jersey? It's a problem. Some dizzy girl in New Jersey. Last week. Do you want, do you think, have I figured out the pattern, or is that the pattern that you saw? That they were going to London and one was going to Dublin, or did you see something else? Seville is half circle, London is triangle, Dublin is square. Lopes and these two went to the pawn shop. I'm just confused why I can't input New Jersey. Is it just Jersey? There's something about the shapes that indicates where they're going. Yeah, like, that's what I was trying to figure out what these shapes are. And I think I nailed down to that, didn't I? Because we know Seville for sure is half circle because of the previous case info. There's the matching, but there's something about the geometry of the shapes that indicated to me. Huh. The geometry of the shapes. Square and triangle. Does it involve the previous case thing? This thing? Square and triangle. Trees. Start trees. Actually, you technically don't even know where they start. But they have to flee Europe, which means they go to New Jersey. Okay, let me go back. Maybe we have to go into first case because he was in New Jersey. Camden, NJ. Yep. But surely they don't go to the same place, right? That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, it's just like, why can't I just put New Jersey here? The Garden State. Hoffman. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the very first case, by the way. Hoffman, Diamonds and Pawns, Roger Green, Managing Director. Oh my god. It is Camden. It is for sure Camden. Okay, that makes sense why they do not allow you to write in just NJ. I don't like the part, but I do like the part that it ensures that you have to find this connection. What's the difference between last three shapes? Last three? What last three? What do you mean? Last three of what? Because there's just Django, and rectangle, do you mean? This is circle and this is a pentagon. Like last three shapes, what is it? New Jersey state, not city. Yeah, but the location doesn't have to be though. The location doesn't have to be state. It's just location. Do you know what I mean? But still, I'm glad we figured out the location though. The difference between the last three shapes of the chip. Well, do you mean just on this photo? Because triangle, square, pentagon. Triangle, square, pentagon. Oh my, I see. Okay, thank you for the clue. Thank you for the clue. I appreciate it. I cannot say that I deduced everything myself now, but I appreciate you pointing it out. I would have been frustrated if I did not figure that out. I see what you mean. 1 half circle is 2, I guess. But the important thing is London. You're right. London, it will be 3 triangle. Dublin is 4. Okay. That means Wolfgang went to Dublin. Roger Green. And from the hungry love, the crusty love, he went on to New Jersey. You're right. Appreciate you point that out, Lachlan. Appreciate you. Or Beady Monkeys. Appreciate that. Okay. So so hold on. Django will be London, David Fairview, and Helen Smith. Is there any other London stuff in there? No. Okay, they made sure that you can't like miss it. I mean, you figure out another way, different process, same result. Yeah, that's fair. I think I figured out just because of the fact that they're like triangulate to the names, so like 2 people go to one place and 1 person go to our place. But yes, I like that though. I like that there's multiple ways to figure this out. Okay. They both went to Camden, NJ. So after killing Helmut Schlosser. Helmut Schlosser was in who was he? Oh my god. David Ferry, right, David Ferry. Thing is, we have this exact thing. Roger Green, David Fairview, Helen Smith. Oh. The first thing, however, have to stay. We got, because I was thinking we have more than 2 errors. If this is completely correct, this might be London or Dublin. Dublin could be the last place he was before he died. But he did say body might be moved after the attack, so it could just be they move him all the way to Dublin. But yeah, he's supposed to have been in London. The cattle never move anywhere. But important thing is her name could be something entirely different. HS is Helen Smith. Because they already had aliases by then, I think. These are just their aliases. Roger Green kept his name. Why? I'm just confused about the name change here. Helen Smith kept, not her, maybe did not keep her name. Her fake name. Like she made a second fake name. Dear Anna. What says she already knows? Mother knows about your other love. Yes. I'm gonna try logging in again. I really got wrong, so. There are more than 2 errors. Oh my god. Okay, once I'm done with this case, I'm probably gonna end the live. Cause this case is taking up my brain power. But it's cool though. I'm gonna try to finish this. He was photographed in Dublin in the family there. Wouldn't that mean he was last seen there by the photographer or the people in the photo? We don't know if he was photographed in Dublin. For recover from the victim is this, but we don't know when this was taken. Do you know what I mean? It could just be he kept his son's body because there's a photo of him and his wife, even though there's a scowling man over here. But we could try this. Now that, considering we've already been getting things wrong, let's try Dublin here. It will tell us if there are only 2 or fewer. So I guess we're meant to be used the same way Golden Idol games use it, like you basically... No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Helmut Schlosser is DF. Helmut Schlosser went to London. Helmut Schlosser went to London. Yes, he is David Ferry. David Ferry is correct. Okay, their names. It has to be their names. Let's go back to the old cases. So we actually have to use the old cases information to figure this out. New cases. Hoffman Diamonds and Palms, Roger Green, Managing Director. Roger Green kept his name. Rose Street Gallery, Amsterdam. Rose Street Gallery. We have no information to indicate this is relevant yet, so I'm gonna not do anything on that yet. And from neighboring burb. Got it. Oh my god. The location was wrong. I love every minute of it. It said local pawnbroker and friend from neighboring burb Collingswood or Green. They're still in New Jersey. It's Collingswood. Okay, this is good. This is good. I do like this process of deduction. I'm gonna try this for now. We know for sure this is not enough, but I'm gonna see how many errors. 2 or fewer. I'm gonna check just in case. See in London, it will say 2 or more. There are more than... Okay, so you are right. You are right. I mean, I did suspect that, you know, if he was found, his body was found in Dublin, he should have been murdered in Dublin. Like, why would they bother moving the body to a whole different city in a whole different country? So this is completely correct. Dublin is correct, but we have 2 errors for sure because right? Because yeah, before, when we changed to London, it has 2 more than 2. Now it's 2 or fewer, so we know for sure exactly we have 2 errors. Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably meant to be used similar to Golden Idol games where you meant to like check against it, like it doesn't count toward you kind of, Maybe there's an achievement to if you did it all correctly without ever encountering it being wrong, but I think you're kind of meant to use it as like to check against your assumptions, because the cases are designed to be convoluted enough that it's hard to get it on the first try, I think. But either way, the location's definitely correct now, I think. 2 fewer, so maybe 1. Yeah, but when we change this, which is we know now is wrong, to London, it says more than 2 errors. Because here, more than 2 errors have been made, results is more than 2 errors, or less than 2 errors have been made, 2 or fewer they mean, or we're correct. So when we change it, it means more than 2, and then we change it back to Dublin, it's 2 or fewer. We know for sure that we have exactly 2. You get what I mean? Two or fewer. Yeah. Because now that this is correct, now we have 2 or fewer. So this was wrong before, and we had 3 errors then. Now we have 2. That's why it changed. In which case, I think it's their name. I don't know when why this is relevant. I think I'm gonna go to the old stuff here. We're definitely missing something. This is girl from New Jersey. Yeah, yes. No worries, no worries. Yes, okay. This is why I thought that they got to New Jersey. Not just because the Hoffman location was TBD, but because literally here. This recently started US chain of pawnbrokers and discount stores. Let me just read through the whole thing just in case. George Martinique, a Pelican and Partners. Don't think that's relevant for now, at least. Rodrigo Savelli Juro. Oh shit, stop. Oh my god. Okay, Rodrigo Savelli Juro. Rodrigo Savelli Juro is here. Savelli is here. Oh. No Rodrigo. No Rodrigo. I'm gonna try Rodrigo here. Rodriguez. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think they're the same thing. But interesting that he mentions Rodrigo because we have had Rodrigo before in the previous case. He was a associate. Rodrigo. The fact that it doesn't appear on the list, but it appears, yeah, Rodrigo tailoring. But like it cannot be a coincidence that Rodrigo does not appear on the list and the other 2 does, right? I think this could be a bigger mystery kind of thing. Like Rodrigo could be like either a turncoat or could just be hidden Nazi. I don't know. We'll think about that later. But now, let's go back. Sponsors that made this event happen: Hargreaves Filler, Groves NML Replacement, Jones & Jones, Harper & Co. Worlds. I don't think we're meant to search for these though, because it says we found all evidence. Whatever evidence it is has to be, we have to be just, it should be in there. Okay, so Pure Giacometti, that was the first case. Birth Consul, yep. Me and Mrs. Green. Oh! Oh my god, me and Mrs. Green, because they were married. She married. We have a new opportunity to probably some cover. First name, however, we have to stay. Please take care. Don't know why it has to say, but I think it's just a clue to say. I'm actually not sure, but either way, maybe the new opportunity could just be yeah, we can pair you up with Tim. Oh, you know why? This is a clue. Mother knows about your other love. That's why she was like, I'm sorry about your husband, but like, I know you did it. I know you've been done it. Um, so, you know, I know that you love the other guy, so you know what? You can marry him and take his name. Uh, that's gonna help with covering up your identity. I don't know what this master comes about, but we'll have to figure it out. Okay, so now let's do this, and if it says more than 2 errors, then we made the wrong somewhere. Or it could just be always wrong. It could still be wrong now, and it was wrong then. But I think this has to be it. Roger Green, Helen Green. Interesting he did not change his name, but I mean, she didn't change her name either, she just married. Like, it's like a legal name change kind of thing. So like, she didn't even really have to make up a new identity. What the hell is this? David Fairview. He was last discovered as sad, so he cannot, the name cannot be wrong here. Oh, you know what we can check? Now that we input her as Helen Green, we can do this. David Fairview from London. And if it says 2 or fewer, we know Green was right. Yes, Green was right. So we were very right here. We actually can just do process elimination. It's kind of cheaty, but yeah. So we have exactly 1 error left. Kunz. We know for sure they are going by Roger Green. Like, he's still going by Roger Green. Me and Mrs. Green can't wait to come again. And this is them. This is literally them. Yes. Yeah, first when we had this first case, well, I thought, okay, so this was the only Nazi because, you know, he looks scheming. But no, apparently these two are too. Hold on now. The game's kind of buggy, but like when you scroll, sometimes it like stops scrolling like that. We have exactly 1 error left. Where is it? Where could it be? Roger Green, Helen Green. We cannot input Anna of any kind. Eva. Not even that. Not even her sister's name. There has to be a way to get to it. Yep, Helen Smith became Helen Green. The first name, however, will have to stay. Please take care. Why does it have to stay? Or maybe she just means not her first name, but like the name that she picked for herself. Helen Smith has to stay. And then she just married to become Helen Green to obscure it even more. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because she has established her identity as Helen Smith, right? So like, it would be hard to change her name. Since, you know, she's running the whole thing. She's not like some hidden person. Some like lowly schmuck who's just going about their day. She's running she's a regional director of a place within a big company, so it might be hard to like change her identity completely. So we know for sure now we have 1 error left. Can it be Helen, David Fairview, Dublin, Collingswood, NJ, Collingswood, NJ? I think they're both in Collingswood. One thing we can do is to do, let's do something at Long Beach. It should still say 2 or fewer errors. I think at this point we kind of have to, um, yeah, try brute forcing this and see where the error is. Yep. So this is fine. Actually, no. Let's put it back. Calling sweep. Okay. So when we're doing like this, now we know for sure there's exactly 2 errors. Yep. And now if we change anything into something it's not meant to be, like that, we know for sure. If it tells us that we still have 2 fewer errors, then yeah, more new errors. So that was wrong. So he is Roger. I think he's probably still green, but let's try that. Yep. So he's still green. Right? Because right now, yeah, it was 2 more errors and now it should be, yeah, 2 fewer. She... Actually, we know for sure, but I'm just gonna check to be sure. We know for sure that she goes by green now. Yep. Helen. Is the name Helen that's wrong? Is it Rose, like in that postcard? No. Or business card? David. If it says 2 more, yep, she is Helen. Roger Green and Helen Green. Yes. Now, let's try Roger here. Okay, so... What the hell? Did we get this wrong? David Fairview. What? So he's... Hold on. Is this location wrong? Hold on. Is it just London? Were we wrong the whole time? With him being murdered in... No. What the fuck? I'm confused now. Did I miss a step somewhere? Did I accidentally... Okay, I have to try it again because I think I missed a... You are right. You're right. I forgot about the photo thing. You are absolutely right. It cannot be the 2 men because if they were swappable, then it would be just 2 errors, not 1. But you're right. Thanks for shouting out. I just automatically assumed these photos were right, even though I remember now that they are also something you input. You cannot draw things out from here, but he looks... He has to be that. It's the same guy. Yes. He doesn't even look happy in this wedding photo. He doesn't even look happy. The tall guy, I mean, they look literally the same. Is it the woman? This is Ma and Pa, I think. Possibly. This could be her sister. Who the hell is this? Why does that matter? Okay. No address to Annalise. Employee found dead. Letter from Hoffman family. Dog photo. Hoffman wedding photo. Hoffman docket. Portrait of Annalise and friend. Okay, this probably matters for a future case. I don't think it's relevant yet. Was something that he said he didn't show up to the wedding, or was that something else? Oh, you're right. You are right. I actually don't remember the part, but let me check. Vivian Cruel. He is, hold on, tall and handsome man. That I think that checks out. Fischer. Closer than Schlosser, but lesser with the Hoffmans. Oh, he was a close friend. Okay, I forgot. I did not wrestle with the details that they were friends. He wasn't. Oh my God! You are right. He wasn't at Annalise's and Hoffman's wedding. Okay. They trick me out because yeah, it's clearly meant to make it look like it's him, but no, that's not even him. That's not even him. I also wonder why the murder happened. Like, is this photo significant in some way? And why is he just scowling? Like, is there a reason why? Maybe that's a future person. Maybe that's a future case. Okay, but you are absolutely right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. He was even in love and least. I've cleaned from some letters, so it's just 2% mutual. I don't think we have the letters. Lovers, provocative, coded symbol, yeah. You cannot help with that, seriously? You could have helped with that, come on now. Oh. No, they are in the cargo. I was gonna say, are these? Maybe they are actually. I have to check my assumptions. They could totally be. These could totally be not it. But still. He was not in there. I cannot drag anything from here. I cannot drag anything from here. It has to be here. It has to be here. Wolfgang, where do you work at? Roger Green. Crusty Love. Never mind. I was like, did he work at a shipping container place? But why must it be here? I'm making some assumptions based on their looks that this looks like the most eligible bachelor out of these. Like if you cheat on your man with, I'm not making any judgment, but you know, okay, well, let's check. It'll tell us you're absolutely right. Just to make sure, let's put this guy in here and now tell us 2 errors. Oh wait, no, right, 2 fewer. Let's put this guy in the here recent photo. There's only these. I don't think there's any more, right? Yeah. The recent photo, this photo, I cannot grab anything out of it. Because this is the same guy. This is the same guy, otherwise why would they make it look so similar? But I cannot grab him out of that. And if they say he did not attend this wedding, then the same guy that's here, that's also in there, is not Roger Green. You know what I mean? Let me just, hold on. Let me go back to London here. And it'll say 2 or more. Yes. And then I'll go back to putting her picture here. Two or fewer. Yep. So her picture is right. From the earlier case, yes, but I don't think we can. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we can. I completely forgot. You are right. I completely forgot we can just do this. You are absolutely right. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Like, I figured they were the same people, but actually, let's do that as well. But I did not realize that I forgot the choice of like I just thought that these were archived already, and so I cannot take them out or like I cannot interact with them. I can only just look at them, but no. Okay, so you were absolutely right. Dublin, guide to Dublin. Holy shit, that was 3 hours. This is engrossing though. This is very engrossing. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, to whom may concern, I found your 3 fugitives. All 3 took the, oh my god, Siegfried ship from Trees to London and Dublin. There they took on aliases that allowed them to run Hoffman's business without detection. However, it appears that Wolfgang and Elise started an affair. This led to the death of Helmut Schlosser, most likely at their hands. They were smuggled by Elise's parents to New Jersey to head up Hoffman's Diamond and Pawn in Collingwood, New Jersey. They're married and go by Roger and Helen Green. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to use this photo in the future case. There's ain't no way this is just a random photo and this little girl has such a distinctive marking on her hand for it to not be relevant. Okay. So. Whew, okay. That was a lot. I'm just gonna go over assumptions real quick and then we'll probably end live. But okay, but appreciate you calling that out because like they knew for sure they would make the same assumption that this guy is who's just scouting looking at them is like the affair guy. But I guess they would be like, I guess, you know, why would he just show up to wedding scouting and all? You know, they seem like the type to like have an affair and then, you know, just have it be kind of no, actually no. I mean they did murder him, so but and yeah, turns out he was dead. And turns out they've been going by these aliases for the whole time. And then when they were smuggled, they kept their name. The first name, however, will have to stay. Please take care. Yeah, so I think basically because they had established their identity with these names already, even though there's not their birth name, but still they have established enough identity with this current name already that it's hard to change, possibly. And so that's why they would have, she was like, we have a new opportunity because mother knows about her love. And she was like, okay, I know you love this guy, and because when you murder that your husband, you can marry this little guy you have an affair with and take his name, and that will obfuscate it even more. Young Master Kun's definitely gonna come up. Because why bring it up if it's not relevant? You can input Kun's somewhere, right? Whatever. I'm gonna call it a day. Finish up this whole case. But that was fun. What do you think of the game, Beanie Monkeys? What do you think of the game? Do you enjoy the deduction aspect? Like, were you able to follow the stream? And like, were you able to make your own deduction? I think you were, because you know you made quite a few good guesses. Hello, is that you again? Another 3 AM call. You've done wrong, Mr. Perlman. I tracked down Annalise Hoffman and her new husband. Turned out she iced the last one. Congratulations. You're going to arrest her? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. What? Oh boy, so is that it? We're done? Not even close. You're going to start paying me. You're going to start paying me? I'm calling my own expenses here. My lottery card is maxed out. Mr. Perlman. Oh, forget it. I can see you guys are as tight as you are tight-lipped. Mr. Perlman, we need you to look into some ex-Nazis based in South America. Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay. I regard guy in Argentina or dentist. He just mentioned Paraguay. Nico something. God went to the dentist. Nico something. I don't forget. It's different. These men were high-ranking Nazi officers. After escape from Europe, certain powers chose to make use of them for their skills. Arrest, interrogation, torture. Some now head up secret police departments and go only by aliases. They were promoted, basically. They visit untold misery on their country's people and stifle the spread of democracy. We need to hunt them down. Have them arrested. No, we want to eliminate them. And if I refuse? So, you seem to have a nice enough life. Do you really want to find out? I see. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Perlman. You can go back to sleep. Your next package arrives tomorrow. Okay, I do not like being trained, alright? I do not appreciate being trained like this. But I do like the deduction though. I do like the mystery though. Reminds me of blueprints. Is this how blueprints went? Because I was assuming blueprints are just puzzles, as in like puzzles and not like story puzzles, you know what I mean? Like story. I don't know, because I'm assuming because it's, you know, a roguelike itself, that it's just like puzzles and not like events and sequences you have to piece together. Like, basically, I wasn't aware blueprints had a story or not. But more or less, I wouldn't pay attention to the whole thing, but it does seem interesting. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't expect you to pay attention to the whole thing. You know, it's long, and you know, it's just a bunch of me rambling, right? The Cobra Viking. Okay, that's what they're going by, or I guess that's what we know them as, but now they go by something else. Okay. There's lore. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have to find 9 evidence. Okay, so it's gonna get harder. Well, that was fun. That was very fun, very fun. I'm gonna hopefully let this be my first game ever that I finish on stream completely. You know, so many games I played have a first stream on, and then just stop. I really regret not streaming the entirety of the Roottrees because I was so eager to finish it. This game, I'm quite liking so far. I like how hard the deduction is. I'm gonna try to hopefully go live later this week, and try to finish the game before next week, I think, or before the end of next week at least. But yes, that was fun. Appreciate you catching it, appreciate you stopping by, appreciate anyone who's watching the stream back. And I'll see you next time, hopefully.